All right, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Can you all see me? Most importantly, can you all hear me? What's going on, people? What's up? What's up? What's happening? We gonna wait for the homies to come through before we dive into tonight's topic because, oh boy, this is it's gonna be something. It's going to be something. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the early viewers. Lucky Diamond, D Money, Robin Inc., John Crisp, who is oh so crisp. We got Luis. What's going on, people? What's up? What's up? Oh, we got more people coming through. What's going on, Maddie? What's up, David? Amadeus, Brian. What's happening, y'all? What's going on, guys? Happy, well, what's today's day? Today's Tuesday, right? Happy Tuesday, everybody. I swear to God, I thought it was Wednesday for some reason. I don't know why. It feels like a Wednesday. Feels about right. What's going on, Tay? What's up, Brad? How y'all doing? Asbel on. Hello. Guten Tag, Asbel. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. We got Ash in the chat. What's up, Ash? Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about tonight, y'all. We have got some stuff to talk about tonight. LMAO 4 dislikes already. Oh, you know the dislike squad on it, bro. I haven't even checked the dislikes. Let's see. So we got 12 likes right now. But if there's already 4 dislikes, man, you know, you got those, you got the lurkers. You got the lurkers in the chat. You know how that be, bro. You know how that be. You know how that be. Oh, we're already up to 5 dislikes. That's what's up. Love to see it, man. I love to see the Nintendo-year-olds who fight each other over amiibos at Walmart get mad that someone critiques their company. I love to see it, man. Let's get that dislike bar up. Let's get that dislike bar up, man. I'm early for once. Contra, what's going on, sis? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised. It feels like Tuesday today. Yeah, it feels like a Wednesday for me, man. Feels like a Wednesday for me. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes for some homies to come through. But for those of y'all who are watching right now, make sure you hit that like button. Help send out this video into the ether. The ether. Oh, man. You ain't popping if you ain't got haters. Hey, David, I mean, you know how it is, bro. You know how it is. You can be I always tell people this. You can be the nicest person on the face of planet Earth, and you're always gonna find somebody who hates on you for some reason. So it is what it is. You just gotta accept it, man. Oh, what's going on, Chris? How you doing, bro? Pong Soul, what's up? We got Seafood, we got PA, Scar Atlas, Valhalla. What's going on, y'all? And I got a $1 super chat from On Top Cowgirl Position. There we go. That's a good position right there. I mean, I wouldn't know anything about this. This is a Christian YouTube channel, so yeah. Brother, good to see / hear from you. Yeah, Pong, I heard it's your birthday today, man. We was celebrating you on Twitter. Only Pong is gonna know what I'm talking about. What's up with the dislikes? Hey, your guess is as good as mine, man. I mean, you come on here and you just talk about anything that people get mad over. You know they're gonna come through. That dislike squad is gonna assemble. They're like, oh, I just can't wait to hear what this dude has to say. The dislikers know Nintendo's about to catch the heat. Hey, David, you know how it is, bro. You know how it is. Well, we got $5 super chat coming in from the homie Flame. Nintendo fans get an OLED screen before most PlayStation dudes. Also, happy Tuesday. Here's 10% off an Ethernet port, brother. Well, you know, PlayStation dudes already got that OLED. It was back in 2011 called the PlayStation Vita, so they ain't stressing, man. They ain't stressing, man. Neo OLED GameSpark. What's up, man? What's up, Sora? Oh, I'm not OLED GameSpark just yet, man. Just yet. I gotta go ahead and cop me that C1. You can't make this shit up. Oh no, Bond, you can, brother. Good to see you, man. We gonna dive into it tonight, man. We gonna dive into it tonight. 4 minutes and then we gonna start the stream. Fresh cut Neo, you love to see it. Oh yeah, you know, I gotta take care of myself. You know, you gotta get a fresh cut. It ain't Friday, but fresh cut. How you doing today, man? I'm doing good, Flame. How about you, brother? And we got Rick Payne in the chat. What up? We got Deadweight, Ultimate Power, Dimwit Monkey, Cisco. What's cracking, people? What's up? What's up? We got a $1 super chat coming in from I Eat Raw Hot Dogs. This man says he eats raw hot dogs. He don't even just like put that shit on the grill. He don't boil them. He don't do nothing. He just says he eats them raw. Hey, raw is good for a lot of things, man, but eating hot dogs? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Hey, what's going on, Surf? How you doing? Fear no hate, you messy bro. Hey, what's up, Tech and Jin? Nathan Drake says, we know you're going to be hating on this new Switch. Oh, yeah, I definitely got some things to say. I got some things to say coming from a Switch owner of over 50 plus games. You know, I got some things to say about Nintendo. Raw hot dogs, delicious. That's how you get down, Pong Soul? That's how you get down? See, there's... Man, I knew there was I knew there was something funky about you. I just couldn't put my finger on it, but now we have the answer. Now we got the answer. Oh, the Glizzy Commander. Hey, yo. Literally raw dogging. Absolutely, yeah, he's straight up raw dogging. Uh-oh. Raw is good for a lot of things. NeoGameSpark 2021. Yeah, I already know someone's gonna clip that. It's a fact, man. I've been good. A lot of work in school, though. Hey, man, you got to handle your business. You handle your business outside so you can enjoy your business inside, man. You got to do what you got to do, bro. Oh, yeah, man. My entire top shelf up here is nothing but Switch games. OLED, more like misled. Oh, snap. Surf is coming with the bars. So early. So early in the stream, he's got bars. Shout out to the 107 people watching. Shout out to y'all. Oh, boy. Oh, it's going to be a good show tonight, you guys. It is going to be a good show tonight. Hope y'all got your popcorn. Your Mountain Dews, your vodka, whatever y'all drinking tonight. I mean, I've had raw hot dogs with buffalo sauce and lime. Listen, I don't know how y'all getting down, but I ain't eating no raw hot dogs. Oh, no, man. I need my shit cooked. The only meat, pause, that I don't like 100% cooked is my steaks. I get that shit medium rare. Baron got beat by a guy who weighs 120 pounds. Yo, Baron been taking... Listen, Baron, he cool, but he been taking L's left and right in that freaking shit, bro. I don't know, man. Yep, you appreciate my honesty, friend. Yeah, I do appreciate it, Pong Soul. I do appreciate that honesty. If there's one thing Pong Soul is, he's a consistent dude, so he won't switch up on you. That sounds like a good night, Brad. That sounds like a good night. All right, guys, we got 1 minute. What's going on to all the new people joining? What's up? What's happening, y'all? All right, it is 8:10 p.m., you guys. Welcome to tonight's spontaneous stream. This wasn't going to be the second, or I guess the first stream of the week, because you guys know I try to stream at least twice a week on the channel. One stream being Ask Neo, and a second stream being usually some type of a game. Currently going through Final Fantasy VII Remake on stream, and we haven't touched it for about a week or so, so we're going to get back to that probably Thursday, finish that up, and then move on to the next game. But there was something, there was a new development out in the gaming streets. As y'all know, it is Tuesday, and for whatever reason, Tuesday just seems to be a very juicy day when it comes to the news cycle, right? If you go back over the past couple months, there's always been some greatness on Tuesday, whether it's an announcement for an event or something like FPS Boost or whatever. Tuesdays are just good days, man, good days. Today's not so good of a day. Not at all. Because I woke up this morning and I checked my phone, and I saw that there was a new announcement from Nintendo. And I'm thinking to myself, what could this be? Why is my phone blowing up? And then before I even open up Twitter, I see a text message from my boy Ryan. This man says, Classic Nintendo. And the second he said that, I already knew going into this shit, I was like, uh-oh. They finna do some bullshit again. So just announced today, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the Nintendo Switch OLED. And let me move this chat right quick. I don't know why it was causing some issues. I'll put that over here. Yeah, it's not too. Make that a little smaller. Just leave that right there. There we go. All right, y'all. So just announced today, we have got the Nintendo Switch OLED, right? Nintendo Switch OLED. Now, for those of y'all who will be in these gaming streets, you would know that for the better part of, I want to say, 2-3 years, There have been rumors and speculations about a Nintendo Switch Pro, and these go so far as dating back to 2017 when the Switch came out. The idea of an upgraded Switch, a more powerful Switch, because while the Nintendo Switch is a competent little device for what it does, we knew long term that this console would start showing its age. Once all the glitz and glamour of playing console games on the go wears off, and you start seeing these games in year 2, year 3, and now in year 4, wasn't looking so hot, man. But we always we hoped and prayed that with every single revision that comes out, it might bring us to that eventual Switch Pro. We got the Switch Lite, we got a Switch revision with better battery, but that Switch Pro remained elusive. And today, I'm happy to say that Switch Pro is still going to remain elusive, because what we have got launching this October is the Nintendo Switch OLED. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to read this press release right here, coming directly from Nintendo.com. And I'm going to try my best not to stumble over these words. I've been hanging around Broken Games HD too much, so kind of rubs off on you if I do stumble. So bear with me. Here we go. Nintendo announces Nintendo Switch OLED model with a vibrant 7-inch OLED screen launching October 8th. And that's just the name. They didn't even come up with something quirky like the new Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch Bright. That's been something that's been floating around recently. No, it's just called Nintendo Switch OLED model. The Nintendo Switch family of systems is about to gain a new member. On October 8th, Nintendo Switch OLED model will launch at a suggested retail price of $349.99, giving people another option on how they want to play the vast library of games on Nintendo Switch. And it's leading you to check out the video showing the Switch, and we might watch that later on today if you guys are interested. But getting into some of the details. Nintendo Switch has a similar size to the overall Nintendo Switch system, but with a larger, vibrant 7-inch OLED screen with vivid colors and crisp contrast. Nintendo Switch also features a wide adjustable stand for tabletop mode, a new dock with a wired LAN port, 64 gigabytes of internal storage, and enhanced audio for handheld and tabletop play. Just like regular Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch OLED allows players to play on the TV and share the detachable drift cons for right out of the box multiplayer fun. And they say right out of the box. Right there, because that's the direction your Joy-Con's going to start drifting in T-minus 30 seconds. And just like both Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite, with the OLED model, the system can be taken on the go to enjoy its play anywhere versatility. A carrying case and screen protector set for the Nintendo Switch OLED will also be available for a separate charge. Because, the thing about the Nintendo Switch, and we'll touch more about this later, you can't just buy a Switch and enjoy it if you're taking it outside, man. It's just, there's so much money you got to spend on that shit. Okay. So yeah, this is just getting into, the Switch OLED model is a great option for players who want to have a vibrant screen, yada, yada, yada. TV mode comes with the built-in wired LAN port. Congratulations, Nintendo. It only took you 2 decades to get this shit in a console. Tabletop mode, handheld mode, featuring the brand new kickstand. And it has a new color scheme, which I actually really do like. This whole Dalmatian look they got going on. I know a lot of people are not a fan of, whitish gray consoles, but I do like them. I think that they have their place in the industry, and it looks really good, man. Actually, you know what it reminds me of? This is just me being fat as fuck, but it does remind me of what's that thing? Like having milk and cookies, like some Oreos and milk, man. That shit just got me hungry right now. But yeah, man, that's it. That's it, guys. That is literally it. That is everything that they have told us about the Nintendo Switch OLED. It's got a bigger screen for $350. It's got a wired LAN port in the dock for $350. It's got a bigger kickstand for $350. $350. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, before I get into it, I know y'all are waiting for this. I can't. Oh, damn! Shout out to the 174 people watching. If y'all are enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Here's the thing, because I already know we got the Nintendo-year-olds on the chat, right? They stealth lurking as they always do. I have no problem with Nintendo coming out there and doing more revisions, because this is par for the course when it comes to Nintendo, dating back to the original Game Boy. And if you're a person who owns any type of smart device, every single year they come out with new revisions. But unlike all of those other companies, with every single revision they put out, which addresses feedback from the community, whether that be increasing the battery life, whether that be increasing the performance, whether that be making it more comfortable, whether that be fixing any type of issues that arise from new technology, Nintendo is not doing that. They are literally selling you a vanilla Nintendo Switch with an OLED screen, with a bigger screen, for more money than what you already paid for. This console now costs more than the Xbox Series S, which is a next generation console. And it costs $50 less than the PlayStation 5 digital edition. I don't know about you guys, but when I hear Nintendo is doing an OLED screen, I was thinking that, oh snap, maybe this is going to replace the regular Switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Nintendo Switch OLED is going to be the new baseline model. They're going to launch it for $300. And then the OG Switch models, they're going to cut that down to like $250 until the stock runs out. And then this is actually a nice refresh. You know, it's still got the same battery life, which kind of sucks. But, you know, with an OLED screen, like, this would be a nice yearly refresh. But selling this in tandem to the regular Switch that costs $300, and this one is $350, and all you're getting is an OLED screen, a wired Ethernet port, which a wired Ethernet port, you guys, is standard in damn near every single piece of technology out there, except for the Nintendo Switch, because it's portable. So you know what Nintendo did? Nintendo sold you a wireless Ethernet, well, not wireless Ethernet adapter, but a wired Ethernet adapter if you wanted to get that perfect online experience. How the fuck is this worth $350? How? To people who have the regular Switch, this is not that much better of an upgrade. Sure, it's got an OLED screen, an OLED screen, right? Let's talk about this shit for a second. An OLED screen. An OLED screen to see games that don't even reach 720p resolution. See, what people do not understand about the Switch is the things that we all gave it a pass for in 2017, myself included. You can't do this shit in 2021 going into 2022. The Switch is anemic as fuck. It can barely run its own games. And this is coming from somebody. Go check my channel. I have done tons of videos on the Switch. I love the Switch and its library of games. I have 50 plus physical games in my library. But after 4+ years, this shit is showing its age, man. And instead of doing the logical thing, which is like, okay, you know what? Let's do a Switch Pro. It's not a Switch 2, but it's something that's a bit more powerful, and it's targeted towards the enthusiast crowd, like the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. Sure, we're not going to sell gajillions of units by comparison to the cheaper model, but the option is there for the core gamers. That's all people wanted. And I'm not sitting here and trying to blame the leaks or the rumors for this not panning out. No, I am not. Because leaks and rumors, if it's not 100% confirmed, people getting pissed off about it, that's their problem. My issue is that we're going into year 5 of the Switch and they're selling this refresh, something that should have been done 2 years back, for more money. Not addressing any of the problems that exist with the current Switch. The current Switch has a shit ton of issues. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, it's still selling millions, so it's not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. You see, these are I'm just going to be honest, the type of bootlickers I'm talking about All these people on here who defend the expensive ass Joy-Cons, they defended that they were drifting. All these people defending the Nintendo tax, defending Nintendo not price dropping their games. All of these people who act like they sit in the boardroom of Nintendo and have stock in Nintendo, telling the consumers that no, you're wrong because it still sells. Well, you know what? EA sells games every single year in the millions, and their games are riddled with loot boxes, microtransactions, pay-to-win schemes. But according to the Nintendo-year-old logic, that's not an issue because it still sells and people like it. Do you see what y'all talking about right now when you say it's not a big deal, people are going to buy it anyway? Nintendo knows this. They know it. By doing the bare minimum, they have already satisfied you. Instead of, okay, we're going to get a little messy here, right? Instead of defending Nintendo at every single chance they get, the fact that it took them so many years to introduce cloud saves that are now tied behind a paid online subscription that does nothing for you, cloud saves that don't apply to every single game on the Switch, instead of putting your foot down and saying, yo, Nintendo, stop this nonsense. Like what Xbox gamers did. Back when that Xbox One was ready to come out, man, yo, people were boycotting that shit left and right. All types of gamers. The sales proved it. And what happened after that? It lit a fire under Xbox's ass, and it's got them into the position they are at today, where it's looking pretty good. The future is looking bright for Xbox. Same thing for PlayStation. When they were trying to do some fuck shit and close down the PSN store for PS3, Vita, and PSP with like 2 months notice, gamers banded together and said, no, bump this nonsense. And they did. They opened the store back up, or they delayed it from closing until further notice. Eventually it will close down, but we stopped them. When Xbox was getting ready to increase the price of gold for no fucking reason, gamers were like, no, fuck this shit. People do not realize the power they have as consumers and voting with your wallets. If you keep buying these fucking games at full price and buying the Mario Party, what was the last Super Mario, whatever they released, the last one a few years ago, that game launched bare bones as fuck for $60. Bare bones as fuck. They just now added in an online mode. But they're getting ready to sell you a new Mario Party instead of just updating the old one. Like, any other company gets smoke, gets work for this type of shit. Any other company except Nintendo, because the nostalgia. Like, y'all got all this energy for $70 games on PS5, which, yes, that's a discussion to be had. But people who are saying $70 games are anti-consumer, yet go out and buy Skyward Sword Remastered for $60. It was a Wii game at $50. It's launching on Switch at $60. Locking quality of life improvements that should have been baked into the game. They're locking it behind an amiibo that is most likely going to be sold out everywhere. Why is this shit okay? Like, there is a reason why I've dubbed, ever since 2012 when the Wii U came out, I have dubbed Nintendo the side piece of gaming. They are the side chick of gaming. Because you cannot own a Nintendo product and expect to experience the best of the industry. You can't. Because outside of Nintendo exclusives, which are cool, and indie games, the Switch doesn't get shit. It doesn't. And this is coming from somebody who bought The Witcher 3 on the Switch. Switch doesn't get anything. But somehow that's okay. This is acceptable. It's fine. It's fine. I just don't understand how this company gets away with Super Smash Brothers Online is a meme in and of itself. Everybody knows that the online in that game is terrible and it is barely functioning. But Nintendo fans are okay with this shit. Like, imagine if Halo Infinite came out and the servers were fucked for 4 years. It doesn't matter. You should play it with your friends instead. No one plays fighting games online, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? People do. Because Smash Bros. Is not a fighting game. Smash Bros is a party game you play with your friends. It attracts hardcore players, yes, but most of the people who are buying it are just people who want to dick around and fight with Mario and Steve from Minecraft. They just want to have fun. And the online is broken to the point where it can't even function, lagging left, right, and center. Like, you pay for Nintendo Online, but it's only $20 a year. Yeah, what is your $20 a year getting you? The online has not been fixed in years. You're paying $20 for the Nintendo Switch rotating library of who the fuck cares games. People have been begging for a proper virtual console. Nintendo says nah. And at first, when they introduced this new way of experiencing games, I was like, okay, that could be interesting. Let's see where it goes. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't fucking go anywhere. And this is only because people are not vocal. Nintendo fans don't say shit. Well, they always, this is what they say. Well, it doesn't make sense complaining considering the vast majority of people out there who buy Nintendo stuff are not on Twitter or not on the internet. Well, you want to know who else is like that? The vast majority of people who bought the PlayStation 4. I have run into more casual gamers on the PlayStation 4 than I have hardcore gamers on PS4. These gamers, they don't go on Twitter, they don't do anything, blah, 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 blah. But you want to know something interesting? A lot of those gamers used to be previous Xbox 360 owners. But even they heard about all the fuck shit that was going on with that console that they're like, no, I'm switching over to PlayStation. Being vocal works. What doesn't work is being fucking, like, bending over and just saying, yes, thank you, Papa Nintendo, or haha, like, I can't wait to play all my upcoming Nintendo games at fucking 540p resolution at 20 Dude, I am so fucking excited for Shin Megami Tensei 5. I cannot wait for that shit, because you guys know I love my JRPGs. But I'm just going to be looking at that shit like, why isn't this on PlayStation? Why isn't this on Xbox? Like, that game, like, I don't, do people not want better? We're not even asking for better than the competition. I'm not expecting them to be like a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. I just want shit that is standard in the industry, that has been standard for over a decade. Did y'all know the Switch doesn't have features that the Vita had? Do y'all know the Switch doesn't have features that the Wii U had? Yes, the predecessor to this console had way more features than this console. To this day, this console is still missing all of those features and basic quality of life updates. Bro, this, I'm not saying I condone it, but this is why people are driven towards emulation and piracy. This is the exact reason why. Because Nintendo is selling you a $60 Wii game in 2021. And thinking that shit is okay. Like, I don't get this shit, man. Maybe Nintendo just ain't for me no more, man. Like, I didn't buy the Wii U. I bought the Switch and I really enjoyed the Switch. I like playing my Switch, but as the years go on, you guys, the amount of time I put into my Switch decreases. Last year was probably the least amount of time I played my Switch since I got the system. I only played 2 games on the Switch that were exclusive last year. That was Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which is a Wii game, so I'm not counting that. And Animal Crossing, which everybody played, because Animal Crossing was fun. Other than that, there wasn't really shit out. You had that Super Mario ripoff collection. You had another divisive Paper Mario game. And then you had just indie titles. Like Hades. Hades is awesome. I played it on Switch. But Hades is coming to everything else now. Like, what's the selling point of the Switch? Just the portability? Okay, yeah, portability is awesome, but bro, I don't know, that portability shit, the compromises that we're getting with this portability, they're starting to show, man. They're starting to show. And shout out to the 302 people watching. If y'all enjoying the stream, hit that like button. But dude, just looking at Nintendo's lineup of games, right? Pokemon. Perfect example. Pokemon looks like dog shit. And this isn't me just trying to make fun of the game. No, it literally looks like dog shit. There is no way in the world a game that costs $60 needs to look like that. When there are indie games that look 10 times better. But people accept it because it's Pokemon and I want to catch them all for the 88th time like y'all haven't grown up by now. I'm not saying there's a problem playing Pokemon, but just look at what you're fucking paying for. Look at it. Like, listen, I know some of y'all are getting old. Some of y'all are starting to have kids, right? If your kid came to you with doing the bare minimum in school, after you gave him game consoles, Jordans, all this shit, you let him play Fortnite all day, all night, and he came to you with a 65. You guys would be mad at that, right? Of course you'd be mad at that because you expect them, you gave them all this stuff, and they come to you with the bare minimum. So all you people defending Pokemon, when your kids start bringing home 65s and Ds left, right, and center, I don't want to hear no complaints because y'all are preconditioned to this shit. Y'all are preconditioned to this shit. Like, we do not need to cap for corporations. We don't need to cap for corporations that exist because of us. We pay money. We pay their salaries by buying their products. We don't need to consume just because it exists. We don't need to do that. We don't. Metroid Dread is coming out. I'm very excited for that game, but I'm you know what I'm about to do when Metroid Dread come out? I'm gonna take my glasses off so I don't gotta see this shit. Because I was looking at that trailer and I was like, I wish this was a work in progress, but damn, it is not. This is what the game is gonna look like. So I'm gonna take off my glasses and I'm gonna just go into that shit, be like, yo, this is beautiful. Because if I put my glasses on and I see that shit, oh no. Straight Vaseline across the screen. Oh. But yeah, let's take a break real quick and let's get into these super chats right quick, cuz y'all was going like crazy in the chat. Hold on one sec, guys. Let me get to the super chat screen. Oh, it's not popping. Hold on. Let me scroll all the way up. All right, so it's not okay, I have no idea what's going on here, so I'm just going to read the ones that are popping up, and I'll try to find the other ones later. $2 super chat from Flame. Switch Pro doesn't exist until 2025. Calling it. That's another thing we'll talk about after the super chat. You guys remind me of that. $2 coming in from Tekken Jin. OLED, more like, oh, you lied to us, fam. Oh, God. Oh, let's see. $2 super chat from Flame. Will Nintendo offer an upgrade path, Neo? Oh, yeah, that upgrade path is called opening your wallet and swiping that credit card. $2 super chat from Plant Lord. Switch OLED version versus elusive Switch Pro. Giga Chad. Giga Chad's got the Switch Pro. We need it. Somebody find him. $2 coming in from Flame again. Breath of the Wild OLED director's cut when. Oh God, that's another thing that I'm gonna talk about. That's another thing as well. $2 super chat from Plant Lord again. Practically same internals but costs more. What the fuck? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. $2 super chat coming in from Rashad Z. My Google Pixel 3 is more powerful than the Switch. Oh, don't say that, Rashad. Don't say that, because they're gonna be like, well, it doesn't have Breath of the Wild on it. You know how they do. $2 super chat from MV Dub. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Yeah, man, that drug is wild, bro. And I do drugs, so I know. $1.99 coming in from Brandon. Nintendo don't give a damn about the customers. Of course they don't, because they make money. They make money, man. That's it. Shout out to all the new people in the chat. Welcome, you guys. $2.99 from Corey Gryffindor. Sup, Chris? Sorry I'm late. Kind of fell asleep. Oh, you didn't miss much, bro. You didn't miss much because Nintendo put all us niggas to sleep with this announcement. And let's see. $5 from Old Dirty Gamer. Nintendo does not grow with its fans, and that's fine. It would be fine if they weren't coming out here and marketing a system with Doom, Wolfenstein 2, Bayonetta 3, all these games that aren't for kids. Like, they got those ports and all those third-party support because they were trying to get the older gamers. That's, I don't know. Like, if they had just kiddie games, I'd agree with you, Old Dirty Gamer. But when they come out here and they're getting all these mature-ish rated games, they can't hide behind that excuse. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, what was I going to talk about? I think Flame brought it up. Yeah. Okay. So talking about the Switch Pro, now that more like unless something does happen in the next year or so, I think it's safe to say that the Switch Pro is more or less non-existent. If they were going to announce a Switch Pro, I was thinking they'll probably announce it around the time Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. But at that point, it's like, okay, so they're going to release the Switch OLED now, and then they're going to come out with a Switch Pro next year, which we assume is going to be more expensive because, you know, Nintendo don't do price drops until the very fucking end. So this is what's going to confuse me. And I was talking about this with my boy Caleb. This Switch OLED screen, if it were to be the Switch Pro using DLSS and all that stuff, you know, this stopgap switch or whatever, I could see it costing $350. Now, sure, it would not be as powerful as a PlayStation 5 or Xbox, but if it can at least get to like PS4-ish Pro levels, that's definitely doable. And you add in some performance modes in there, you can definitely do some cool stuff. So I could stomach a $350 Switch Pro purchase if I at least got like PS4 Pro equivalents. If I got 1080p 60 on the go, like that's phenomenal. But the fact that it's not leads me to believe that Nintendo is probably going to push this shit out as far as they can go. Maybe 2023 for a Switch 2. And at that point, if they're coming out with the Switch 2, if it's a brand new Switch with a new way to play games and it's not backwards compatible, like, doesn't that defeat the purpose of having the Switch being mobile based off of NVIDIA architecture and all that stuff, where they could, technically speaking, easily upgrade it? And yeah, you're going to get to a point like with cell phones where the company stops supporting it. But when you are like, let's say, for example, they had the Switch, then they did the Switch Pro in 2021, then they did the new Switch in 2025, and then in 2025 they're like, okay, we're not going to make any more games for the base Switch, yada yada yada. Like, that's how smartphones do it, and people don't really complain about that, considering, well, you got a good amount of use out of this product for X amount of years. That's totally doable. But now it's just up in the air, man. Now it's just up in the air. Like, dude, and that whole OLED screen situation, bro, I don't know how OLED is going to make Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is one of my favorite games on the Switch. That game runs at like 360p. 360p, guys. Whether it's on handheld or docked, 360p, 340p, like all these sub HD resolutions, and you could see it. It gets really blurry. How is an OLED going to make that shit look better? That shit's going to be worse. That shit is going to be worse. In fact, I'd keep my Switch if an OLED is going to make that game look worse than what it is. Like, dude, do people just not understand where we're coming from with this shit? Like, bro, even on the PlayStation 3, resolutions were more stable than it is on the Switch. This is sub SD, and I'm not making this shit up. I posted screenshots on the internet. This is everywhere, man. It's just, you don't get anything out of this $350 purchase. You get an OLED screen. That's it. An OLED screen is the biggest upgrade. I'm not counting a kickstand. What the fuck? A kickstand that costs like 1 cent? That should have been in the original Switch? That is basic design philosophy 101? We have this big ass tablet. Let's prop it up with a little tiny stand. Like, no, you don't get kudo points for that. A wired LAN port that should have been built into the dock day one. Everything has fucking wire. My TV has a LAN port. Yet Nintendo, yeah, wired LAN. Wired LAN for shit netcode and shit servers. Like, bro. This is like, I don't want to hear nothing about I don't want to hear no PlayStation slander. I don't want to hear no Xbox slander from people that going out there and buying this Switch OLED. Now, listen, if you're a gamer and you accept that, yeah, Nintendo is the side piece, the side chick of the gaming industry, the side hoe, and you just buy it because you like Nintendo games, that's cool. You cool, man. You have fun with that shit. But all these fucking cardboard building motherfuckers These dudes who pre-order cardboard, we bringing it back. We bringing it back, man. These cardboard building motherfuckers. These dudes who pre-ordered Nintendo Labo. I remember when they announced Nintendo Labo, I was like, you know what? This is stupid, but for the little kids with their imagination, this is awesome. I like it. And I got pushback from the Nintendo people saying, how dare, like pearl clutching, how dare you? You don't understand what I understand about Nintendo. Nintendo is ahead of the curve at every step of the way. This is going to sell millions, mark my words. I got all those comments on that video. And what happened? What fucking happened? You had grown-ass men, some of these motherfuckers with beards, getting on camera, unboxing Nintendo Labo, putting that shit together on camera, sitting in Indian style. All right, let's look at these instructions real quick. It doesn't tell me nothing, but all right, so we're just gonna get this little piece here, put that there, and all right, you guys, I built my Nintendo Labo. Here it is, and wow, I gotta imagine the fun. Nintendo charged you $99.99 for cardboard. Oh, you don't have to buy it, Neo. That's not the fucking point. Xbox does not sell you cardboard. PlayStation does not sell you cardboard. Nintendo sold you cardboard, and y'all over here like, oh, man, this is interesting. I gotta try this out. Motherfuckers bought that Nintendo Labo VR set. Built that shit, put their Switch in it, and they just like, wow, it's like I'm really there. Damn, Breath of the Wild with these performance drops. Bro, motherfuckers really spent $100+ on cardboard. Grown-ass men. And this is a grown-ass man with a Grogu plush telling you, y'all got issues. How many people? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's not kids buying Labo. It's grown-ass men. They spent $100+ to play games at 15 frames per second with Labo VR. Yo, chat, I know I'm not going down on the ship with this. Y'all are coming with me. This is not okay. Bro. Listen to me, people. This is why people always ask, hey, Neo, how come you're not really involved in the Nintendo community like that? This is why. Cardboard. This is fucking why. Because I got here and I said, this is stupid, but kids might like it. Grown-ass man's like, yes. I am not making this up, you guys. People pre-ordered cardboard, posted their pre-order pictures on Twitter. Oh my god, nigga, I got your Nintendo Labo. It's called going to Staples and buying some shipping boxes. That's your Nintendo Labo. Oh my god. Niggas, listen. My homie Black Bond, right? He said this shit like 5 years ago. He said Nintendo has the power to shit in a box and sell it. Folks will line up and buy it. And I shit you not, 2 years after that, Nintendo Labo. Niggas bought cardboard because it had the Nintendo logo. And they trying to like sidestep this shit like they didn't do that stuff. Like, nah, nigga. We all make some dumb purchases, but I ain't buy no fucking Nintendo cardboard. Hell no. Hell no, man. Hell no. Oh, Yeah, it's getting hot here, man. I'm starting to perspire a bit. But shout out to y'all. How many people we got watching this stream? Shout out to the 314 people watching. Ooh, y'all showing up. If y'all enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that like button. Can we get over 200 likes? Can we get over 200 likes, you guys? Appreciate it if we do. We're going to take a quick super chat break for a second. We got a $5 super chat coming in from we got GG Vex. I know Japan is Nintendo's main market and the culture is different, but I still wonder if any folks there have tried being vocal for the same reasons. I can't say I don't speak for the Japanese audience. I can only speak for me and myself and I don't know what's happening over there, but it'd be interesting if we had any Japanese gamers come in and they could chime in. $5 coming in from Old Dirty Gamer. It's great that all three companies are different lanes: PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it is cool that everyone's doing stuff different. That's awesome, but Nintendo's not even doing the fucking bare minimum. They're not even. That's my problem. We can't even send messages to our friends on the Switch. Inviting friends is a fucking pain in the ass, man. $5 coming in from Justin the Great. Bruh, being a Nintendo fan is hard with the amount of bare minimum and laziness I can't support and defend. Bro, I wouldn't. You know how I took the Xbox One X challenge last year, you guys, where for 21 straight days I gamed exclusively on the One X? I could never do that on a Nintendo console. I would miss out on everything. Well, everyone is over here hyped up about, you know, this game getting a FPS boost update, this game getting a ray tracing update, this game being free, this game that like Nintendo fans, you have to pay for the privilege of being on that platform, bro. It's a struggle. $4.99 from Techman. More like sub SD. Yeah, people don't realize that shit. Nintendo fans thought I was making it up when I said Xenoblade drops to under sub SD resolutions. It's like, no, you just a hater. You just a hater. Then what happened? That Digital Foundry video came out. Them niggas shut up. $4.99 from Eachor. Not gonna lie, that OLED announcement brought back my PTSD with the Labo. Listen, I would rather people buy a Nintendo OLED than the Labo. I'm just being honest. $5 super chat coming in from Plant Lord. How dare you insult the Switch OLED and Labo? My girlfriend's boyfriend will hear about this. Ooh, Plant Lord getting messy. My goodness. $2 coming in from the homie Gustavo Bravo. Super Nintendo cardboard releasing 2023. Oh, we know a few people that'll buy it. A few people with jacked up hairlines. $2 super chat coming in from Flame. I'm loving this stream. Shout out to the cardboard. No, don't shout out to the cardboard. Well, yeah, shout out to the cardboard because it's giving us this entertainment. Shout out to the 316 people watching. We just broke over 200 likes. Can I get an amen in the chat? That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Oh, but man, it's yeah. I love how this started talking about the Nintendo OLED and then we just went on this wild rant. But yeah, guys, it's just, man, like, I wanna be a Nintendo fan. I wanna be somebody who gets excited about Nintendo stuff. But what they're putting out, I have to force myself to get excited. Like, I'm happy that Metroid fans are getting a classic 2D Metroid game. I'm ecstatic about that. At what cost? At what cost? And how long we had to wait to get that game. Like, I'm excited that Advance Wars is making a comeback. But remaking Game Boy Advance games and charging $60. I have been wanting another Advance Wars for the longest time. But I am not in good conscience going to go out there and buy it. Because that's sending a terrible message. And if it means that game, it's not going to flop. But if it flops and Nintendo's like, we're not doing another Advance Wars, all right, fine. Like, people have to stop thinking that we have to go out there and support shit that is categorically shit in hopes that we might get something that is less shit. So buy this people saying buy this Nintendo thing so we can get this. Buy this Nintendo thing. What is this, a Nintendo Kickstarter? Is this a fucking Nintendo Kickstarter 5 years in? People be like, yo, buy this shit right here so we can get another one. Like, no. Activision, my God, I can't believe I'm saying these words. Activision came out with the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. 3 games remade for the ground up. 3 games remade from the ground up for what, $40 they charged? $40? And Nintendo's giving you Advance Wars 1 and 2 remakes of Game Boy Advance games that really don't look that much better. And it's $60. Like, Link's Awakening. I fuck with Link's Awakening. I fuck with that shit. $60 for that remake? Meanwhile, fucking PlayStation is giving you remakes of games for $40 on the PS4, on the PS3. They just put out a full from the ground up remake of one of the greatest games of all time, Shadow of the Colossus. $40. $40. Skyward Sword HD, $60. Where else have we seen a game come out at a more expensive price with its remaster than the original release? It doesn't even have like a whole new expansion. At least with fucking, where is it? At least with, because just so people know I'm not a fake ass Nintendo fan. Hold on one sec. I got all these like tech products in front of the drawer. Here it is. Oh shit, I dropped my MacBook. Fuck. At least with, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, y'all think I was fronting? At least with Xenoblade Chronicles, the definitive work set. At least with this game, you got a new content, an expansion for $60. Bro, a new expansion for a 10-year-old game. Yet Skyward Sword. Like, bro, I like Skyward Sword. I was one of the few people defending Skyward Sword back in 2011. I enjoyed it. But this shit right here, nah, throw that shit in the trash, bro. Ugh. Bro, like, name some other games that were remade for cheap. Compilations for cheap. The Master Chief Collection. Yeah, Master Chief Collection launched broken. And you should not be defending 343 for that at all. But since then, they fixed the game. And they didn't just fix the game. They released it on a new platform, that being PC. Put that bitch on Steam. They constantly do updates. They did a series update for it, which gave it 120 frames per second on a console. They gave it mouse and keyboard support. Like, they are still updating this fucking collection. For free. For free. And then now, when we get this Switch, if they ever do a Switch Pro, or they do a Nintendo Switch 2, or whatever it's called, this is what really scares me, you guys. This is what scares me. Because some of the tech guys in the chat, maybe you guys can bring me up to speed on this, but I was under the guise that if they did come out with the Switch Pro that has beefier hardware, but it's still like the same architecture, it will, like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, it will boost the games to whatever frame rate that it was supposed to be at. So if a game was supposed to hit 30 frames, it's going to hit 30. If it was unlocked, it'll be unlocked and hit whatever it can go up to. I was thinking that's what's going to happen with the Switch Pro. And maybe some of the developers will do some Switch Pro patches where, like, let's say Breath of the Wild, you can finally run it at 1080p 60 frames on the docked mode, or 720p 60 frames on the handheld. Why do I get the feeling whenever we do get this Switch 2 or Switch Pro, whatever, they might start charging for re-releases of those games? I would not put it past Nintendo to release a definitive edition of whatever game they put out in their catalog just for better performance. Now, I don't think that's going to happen because Nintendo, they don't cater to power. So why would they release a completely different version of the game that just caters primarily to power? But I would not be surprised if they did that. I wouldn't. This is Nintendo we're talking about. Oh, everyone in the chat is just listing all these collections and compilations. Yeah, none of them that are on the Switch, by the way, except for like the Ninja Gaiden collection. That's what scares me, you guys. I'm scared that whenever they do come out with this, they're not going to go back and patch the older games. They're either going to leave them in the dust, or they're going to sell you the upgraded version. Or they're going to bundle it in like you brought. Let's say if they did do a Switch Pro and they came out with Breath of the Wild 2 and they're like, if you buy Breath of the Wild 2, you get Breath of the Wild Definitive Edition or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the bullshit Sony pulled with Spider-Man PS4, how they gate kept it to the PS5 version of the game. And you had to pay $70. But man, Man. I don't know. Am I being too harsh on Nintendo, you guys? Just be honest. Am I being harsh on them? I don't know. Some people, they have like this mindset with Nintendo where it's just, this is going to sound really fucked up, but they expect Nintendo to be dumb as fuck. They expect it their whole lives. So they're just like, it is what it is. I'm sorry, but that's just giving them a pass. Why wouldn't you want them to be better? Especially when they're charging you more money. Listen, dude, I have spent more on my Switch than I have any other gaming console. I bought the Switch. I had to buy a memory card. And back then, getting all the extra storage was expensive. I had to buy a Pro Controller because I'm not fucking around with those Joy-Cons. I had to buy a screen protector. I had to buy a case, all because I wanted to live the Nintendo Switch lifestyle, taking it on the go wherever. The Switch is expensive. Like, altogether, I spent well over $500 on the product to fully enjoy it. Now, some people are saying, oh, well, you don't need to. It comes with the Joy-Cons. Really? Really? Your thumb is bigger than all the buttons on the Joy-Con. And yet you expect someone to press a button like that? For some games here and there, it's okay. But for long-term usage, bruh. And those analog sticks, bruh. And the drifting, bruh. Like, I am not content with Nintendo getting a pass for this shit. Like, every other console manufacturer's games, every other publisher, all their games drop down in price. Sony was selling fucking Ghost of Tsushima for $10. Xbox, even though they have Game Pass, they still discount their games. You can get Gears 5 for under $20. You can get the Master Chief Collection for under $30. You can get all of their high-profile marquee titles for cheap. But with Nintendo, no. We would be devaluing our game if we kept putting it on sale. I can't argue with people who think that games going on sale is a bad thing for the consumer. I saw this one soy boy looking dude, oh my God, couldn't even grow a mustache to save his life, came on here and said, I felt bad because I bought Breath of the Wild at $60 and 3 months later it went on sale for $45. I feel bad. So I feel better in the fact that their games don't really go on sale. So that way, other people around me don't feel like they got a great deal. My purchase isn't devalued. Y'all think I'm joking, but this is the mindset for a lot of people in the Nintendo community. Price drops, sales. What is this? What are these things? What is this? Like, that's why I stopped arguing with the Nintendo fans. I stopped arguing when they said games going on sale is a bad thing. Why are all the launch Switch games still $60? Why is the lowest they'll go $45? I can't with this shit. I can't with this shit, man. Like, somebody, oh my God, I can't, guys. I can't with this shit. My soul is being drained by this fuckery, guys. But yeah, that's all I had to say for tonight, you guys. Unless y'all have anything else you want to add that I should touch on. But I think I pretty much touched on everything from the OLED announcement to the general fears and, you know, concerns and all that stuff. Man, this is like, I can't with this shit, bro. Like, people just like people make fun of Apple. I will fucking defend Apple any day of the week before I defend Nintendo. Any day of the week. Do you want to know why? Because my iPhone has Bluetooth. It's had Bluetooth for years. But Nintendo, we can't even get a revision with fucking Bluetooth, bro. We can't even. We still got to use the fucking Nintendo Switch online. Bro, asking for the bare fucking minimum voice chat system level party chat, basic shit that the Vita had. Nah, it's just fuck that, bro. Bro, you know what you got to do to squad up with your friends on Nintendo? You have to go to a completely separate product to link up. Hey, you want to know what I have to do if I want to get my boys on the Master Chief Collection, or we want to play Sea of Thieves, or we want to squad up for the Last of Us factions? You know what we got to do? Create a fucking group chat on the game console. Party up. That's all you got to do. But with Nintendo, I got to fucking get my can with string, ring a ding 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 that shit, and hopefully they pick up on their end just to send a message. In 2021, bro. Oh God. Or let's say for example, and I know I'm gonna sound like a product shill, you guys. I know I'm gonna sound like a shill. Let's say I wanted to game on Sea of Thieves, right? I'm over here chilling in my crib. I send a party invite to my boys. I send a party invite to, let's just throw out some notable names. Shout out to Iron Lord Podcast, right? I send an invite out to Lord Cognito. I send an invite out to Gaming Addict. I send an invite out to Lord Sav. I send an invite out to King David, right? Hey, y'all want to squad up on Sea of Thieves? Right? Lord Addict is on his Xbox. Lord Cognito is on his PC. King David is out the house. But we can still all game with each other, party chat on Xbox. Because you can party chat from your phone, from your console, from the PC. You can do all of that shit. All that shit. But with Nintendo, you are forced to use third-party peripherals just to ask your friends to do the bare minimum. Like, hey, you want a game on this at this time? No. I can't see my friend online and be like, yo, you want to run some sets in Smash Bros? No, you can't do that on Switch. I got to hope and pray. Yo, sometimes, listen. Sometimes you have friends on consoles that you don't have on Twitter or on Facebook or whatever. What if you make friends with somebody on a Nintendo game and you don't have their contact information? How the fuck are you supposed to communicate with them? On Xbox, I was just playing some Gears Horde over the weekend. I met some pretty cool dudes. You know what? We send each other friend requests. And every now and then, I'll hit them up, be like, hey, yo, you want to run some sets? Be like, yeah, man, let's do that. Or they'll hit me up and say, hey, yo, you want to play some Division? You can't do that on Nintendo. Why is this okay? You can't even talk to people. You heard of fucking, what's that movie called? Bird Box? Where you can't see shit? We need to do the Nintendo version where you can't say shit. That's that Nintendo version, man. Nintendo is giving you the luxury experience of being different. At the same time, they're giving you welfare. How does that fucking make sense? The luxury experience of being different and apart from the competition, yet it's welfare what you're getting. You're not being different by lacking features. Oh, but the kids. I thought this Nintendo product wasn't for kids. I thought this was for grown adults. You putting Bayonetta 3 on there. You putting Doom on there. You put Wolfenstein on there. You putting Skyrim on there. You putting No More Heroes on there. What is it? Either it's a kid's console and you can't message your friends, or it's a console for everybody. There's no fucking in between. You can't pick and choose when it's applicable for you to be this and when it's applicable for you to be that. PlayStation, Xbox, they just say, fuck them kids, man. They gonna learn. Listen, if you can survive MW2 chat, rewind to 2009. It's winter break. Right? You opened up your Christmas gifts. Got yourself a couple things, man. Got yourself some socks. Got yourself some candy. But that one special gift under the tree. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Chat, y'all know where I'm going with this. boot up into that lobby after you had Christmas dinner. Gotta have Christmas dinner first. It's about like 7:20, maybe 7:45. Boot up into a lobby. First time playing. You're on your microphone. You're just like, all right, guys, let's have a good game, everybody. And then what do you hear? What do you hear on the opposite end? Man, shut the fuck up. I fucked your mother last Tuesday. If you were able to get through MW2 lobbies on Xbox Live circa Christmas 2009, you can get through anything in life. And I don't want to hear it. Because chat, tell me about it. Those MW2 360 lobbies made us into the better individuals that we are today. We are much stronger individuals because we went through that bullying. And it wasn't even bullying. There was just random shit people would be saying. Half the shit that they said in those MW2 lobbies didn't make any sense whatsoever. It didn't. Like some niggas just said, I fucked your doorknob. What the fuck does that even mean? You fucked my doorknob? Why? And now I gotta touch it? Like that don't make no sense. But you know what? It was fucking hilarious. We up until 4 a.m. in the morning. Some of these people that was just throwing those obscenities, like those random shits, you know, like we were just cool with them. Not all of them, mind you. You know, like I draw the line on certain terms. But just like random shit. Like where somebody said, like, you know, like, yeah, man, no, I fucked your mom. Well, I fucked your dad. It's like, whoa. You did what now? Now in 2021, that's cool. Hey, you swing that way. It's all good, man. Love is love. Pride and all that stuff. Oh, wait, it's after June, so companies don't care about gay people. But anyways, yeah, so, you know, those MW2 lobbies, man, you build different with that shit. Bro. Oh, man. Oh, my God. But let's take a quick super chat break for a second. We got $2 coming in from Melodic Punk introducing Nintendo Cardboard 64. Now, I'm waiting for the Nintendo Ultra Cardboard 64. $4.99 coming in from the homie Megas. Hilarious part is even with the new model having an Ethernet, a lot of people will still be on Wi-Fi, especially with the handheld only model. LMAO, yeah, it's gonna be rough, bro. Ain't nobody playing this Switch dock, man. And even if you play that Switch dock, you don't even get that much performance boost in terms of like if you buy that wired Ethernet adapter and you put it in there, it's not that much better because you're still dealing with somebody who's playing the Switch on the other side of the house. Oh God. But yeah, that's I think that's basically it, you guys. Honestly, I'm gonna end off on a high note, bringing back some memories of those MW2 lobbies. Guys, thank you so much as always for coming through the streams. We had like a current like 320 plus people watching, so shout out to y'all. One last thing before we wrap up, you guys, if you did enjoy this stream to any capacity, make sure you hit that like button. It helps out the channel tremendously. It sends this video out into the ether so we can get a lot of new people into this family who are just wondering like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know what's happening, but I want to stay. That's how these streams go, and I fucking love it. Unfortunately, there is not going to be a water chug today because A, I don't have water right now in my vicinity, and B, we leave the water chugs for the Ask Neos, guys. It's the ritual. And for all the new people who are tuning in for this stream, we will be back later on this week for 2 more streams. So I'm pulling double duty tonight. We got a gameplay stream coming, finishing up the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission DLC, and then we have the Ask Neo Q&A, most likely going up on Friday. If not Friday, then definitely Saturday night. Oh, I don't know why I had an accent for a second. I don't know. But guys, thank you so much for coming to this stream. Y'all have a blessed evening, morning, afternoon, wherever y'all may be. What are y'all doing for the rest of the day? Y'all getting some gaming in? I'm about to literally after I end this stream, I'm just gonna go onto the bed and I'm gonna continue playing A Plague's Tale because it just got that 4K update, 60 frames. Beautiful. It is awesome. But yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of whatever the hell y'all doing. Until the next one, my name is NGS signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all.